Elizabeth Tilley Howland. Here she lies. Jonathan Brown Menzies here, coming at you from Little Neck Cemetery. A little bit of info from Wikipedia. The Little Neck Cemetery is a historic cemetery off Reed Street in East Providence, Rhode Island. The cemetery was founded in 1655 when the area was part of Rehoboth, Massachusetts, and is one of the oldest colonial cemeteries in Rhode Island. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1980. Little Neck Cemetery is a historical and cultural resource of much importance. It contains the gravestones of people who have played an important part of the history of East Providence and other American societies. The oldest recorded burial is that of John Brown Jr., who died in 1662, son of the man who purchased Wannamoisett from the Wampanoag Indians. The gravestone of Elizabeth Tilley Howland, who died in 1687, is also there. Howland was a passenger on the Mayflower ship and was one of the original settlers of the Plymouth Colony. How about that? She died at the Swansea, Massachusetts farm of her daughter and son-in-law and was buried near there at Little Neck. Gonna get to that grave in a minute here. Today, her grave is marked by a finely carved slate marker put up in 1946 by the Howland Family Association. The most renowned person buried at Little Neck is Captain Thomas Willett, who died in 1674. Willett, son-in-law of John Brown of Wannamoisett, settled in what is currently East Providence in a house that was located on Willett Avenue, now the site of the Willett Alms Apartments. And speak of the devil, Brown Path, let's go visit Thomas Willett. And here we are, Thomas Willett, 1610-1674. On there it says first mayor of New York. According to Wikipedia, first English mayor of New York. And back to my notes from Wikipedia, the Willett plot, surrounded by a stone post and iron rail fence, this is it right here, is now marked by a large boulder put down by the City Club of New York. You can see it etched in the stone there, erected by the City Club in New York, 1913. And this area also contains the original stones marking the graves of Willett and his wife Mary, who died in 1669. Walk around, see if we can find the original stones here. Just kind of in back of the boulder here, and I think this is the original gravestone of Mary Willett. I can kind of make it out here. Daughter to John Brown, that would be Mary Willett. And then this says who was the first mayor of New York. That would be Thomas Willett. So are they Thomas and Mary, or is Thomas over here on the other side? Let's check those out. Now this one, it's tough to read clearly. I do see a Willett there. A couple more original gravestones here. That's number 3. Again, very tough to make out the carving in there. Hey, what do you expect? It's only 350 years old, right? And then I like this here. John Brown, gentleman. He was born in England in 1585, died here 1662. Commissioner to the United States colonies and assistant to the governor. Thank you for your service. Just pointing out a couple of interesting things on the Willett boulder here. They moved this boulder October 6, 1913. It weighs 27,500 pounds. And it only took one stone boat, 16 horses, and 20 men. What a big undertaking. And still celebrating Thomas Willett's service to our country. Got an American flag here. I got a special emblem here with Captain Thomas Willett's name on it. Sponsored by the colonial daughters of the 17th century. Pretty cool. Room with a view, that's for sure. Look at this. Prized spot at the cemetery, hilltop. And the other notable grave I was talking about previously, Elizabeth Tilley Howland. Here she lies. Died on a Wednesday, December 1687 at the home of her daughter Lydia and husband James Brown in Swansea. Elizabeth married Pilgrim John Howland, who came with her on the Mayflower, December 1620. And there's the Mayflower right there, a little depiction of it, very nice. Check this out on the side of the Mayflower. You got some seashells here. This is pretty cool with the iron fence surrounding the grave. In Elizabeth's will the following inspiring language be used? It is my will and charge to all my children children, that they walk in ye fear of ye Lord, and in love and peace towards each other. Words to live by. Very inspiring words. Thank you, Elizabeth. That about wraps it up, guys. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey to Little Neck Cemetery, East Providence, Rhode Island. If you liked this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button right now. If you really liked it and you want to see more, join the Menzies Revolution and subscribe. Until next time, from beautiful Little Neck Cemetery, great place for a Sunday walk, Jonathan Brown Menzies, signing off.